Before you cross glass, look at your sideways. Me, I know come look us for child's play. So I say, them define me. For the long time, I've been silent. I don't run I be studying, but they think say I'm in hiding, cause they don't know how to find me. I be no Zumba, by the way. 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 Coming to you. Sure, they don't know. 1 million for my head, oh. You better follow, no. Since 2019, when I damn low, I've been on the road if you don't know, and I don't get time for your combo. Cause the money I dey buy, you know easy for Lagos. Do me a favor, pay me on time. If I owe you a favor, make you no vex if you see me online. When you want me, but you can't serve me. I'm in San Francisco, Jamie. So oh yeah, send me my money. Oh yeah, why am I rapper? Oh Lord, let pay me wallet. Oh Lord, let pay me wallet. And in case the money enter, I go to enter. For Zumba, by the way. I be no 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 Zumba, by the way. Come here to you.
Aviva Life Insurance comes with an annual health check at no extra cost. Make the most of life today and help look after your family tomorrow. Aviva Life Insurance with an annual health check from just £5 per month. Get a quick quote today.
Alright, so better. Hello, yeah, Michelle, you ready? Like me. Kí ló gbé jáde? Relationship coach. Ìyẹn náà wà okay. Ǹjẹ́ tí ráyè change gbogbo yẹn. All right, in 10 minutes, I'm at the word bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí. Yeah, with the link, you just go on the link, then you'll be able to see me. Yeah, me, it starts any. Yeah, that's fine. If when I start on you there, then it will show you if to I don't know, there should be an icon somewhere for you to request to come on video. Then I will accept you, then people will be able to see you. All right. All right, then. Cheers.
that way. Me, I know one sleep for highway. For you cross gas, look your sideways. Me, I know come look us for child's play. So I say them they find me. For the long time I've been silent. I don't run I've been styling. But they think say I'm in hiding. Cause they don't know how to find me. I be a no Zumba by the way. 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 Coming to you. To be giant for your pocket. If you only fight for your pocket, for your pocket. October 2020, something happened with the government. That is so we forget for where? For Zumba, by the way. Man, I tell ya, I know they move that way. I know they move that way. Don't make me move that way. No, I'm not built that way. Far across guys, look at my sideways. Yeah, I know come niggas with child's play. In the meantime, I became me. How you want time, they can tell me. If you need speed, I be stepping. I go right behind the steering. I go run up, can you share me? I'll be a no Zumba by the way. I 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 be a no Zumba by the way. Come here to you. For child's play. So I say them they find me. For the long time I've been silent. I don't run I've been styling. But they think say I'm in hiding. Cause they don't know how to find me. I be a no Zumba by the way. 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 Coming to you. Coming to you. Well, if you say you be giant for your pockets. If you only fight for your pocket, for your pocket. October 2020, something happened with the government. That is so we forget for where? For Zumba by the way. Man, I tell ya, I know they move that way. I know they move that way. Don't make me move that way. No, I'm not built that way. Far across guys, look at my sideways. Now I know come niggas for child's play. In the meantime, I became me. How you want time, make you tell me. If you need speed, I be swerving. I go right behind the steering. I go run up, can you share me? I'll be on no Zumba, by the way. 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 Come here, tell you. For child's play. So I said them they find me. For the long time I've been silent. I can run I've been styling. But they think say I'm in hiding. Cause they don't know how to find me. I'll be on no Zumba, by the way. 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 Coming to you. Coming to you. Well, if you say you be giant for your pockets. If you only fight for your pocket, for your pocket. October 2020, something happened with the government. That is say we forget for where? For Zumba, by the way. Man, I tell ya, I know they move that way. I know they move that way. Don't make me move that way. No, I'm not built that way. Far across guys, look at my sideways. Now I know come niggas for child's play. In the meantime, I became me. How you want time, make you tell me. If you need speed, I be swerving. I go right behind the steering. I go run up, can you share me? I'll be on no Zumba, by the way. 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 Coming to you.
for joining as you join in the program.
I know them move that way. Don't make me move that way. Me, I know one sleep for highway. For you cross gas, look at your sideways. Me, I know come look us for child's play. So I say them define me. For the long time I've been silent. I can run am, I be styling, but they think say I'm in hiding, cause they don't know how to find me. I be on no Zumba by the way. 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 Coming to you. Coming to you. Well, if you say you be giant for your pockets. If you only fight for your pockets, for your pockets. October 2020, something happened with the government. That is say we forget for where? For Zumba, by the way. And I tell ya, I know they move that way. I know they move that way. Don't make me move that way. No, I'm not built that way. Far across Gaza, look at my sideways. Me, I know come niggas for child's play. In the meantime, I became me. How you want time, make you tell me. If you need speed, I be sterling. I go right behind the steering. I go run up, can you share me? I'll be on no Zumba by the way.
Thank you.
I'll be on no Zumba by the way. 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 Coming to you.
Then you want to request to the live video. Today we're looking at relationship on social media. That's what we're looking at today. Don't see your invitation or your request for me to invite you on video. I can hear you properly. Okay. Thanks for joining in. As you're joining in, please do share the program. Lady Kiki, I need you to request to come on video. Yeah, this is the first time I'm using my laptop, so I'm a little bit not very good at this. I'm looking for some buttons all around, so bear with me today. I'm waiting for my guests to. I can't see the request. Strangely. What if I switch to what I'm used to? Maybe I use. You should be able to see request. Look, there should be an icon that shows the image, two image like two heads coming together. If you are using your laptop, that may be a bit difficult. That might be a bit difficult if you're using your laptop. I think I also have to go on my phone. I'm very, very comfortable with my phone, Dada. I can't see the request button. Each come on. Let's not go through this again today. Can you screenshot your screen to me? Let me see what you have. Can you screenshot your screen to me, please? If you screenshot your screen, maybe I can tell you what to do. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Sister Kemi Iwalesen, for joining in. Thanks for joining. Thank you, Sister Kemi Iwalesen, for joining in. Can you also see the request button, Sister Kemi? That's not right. Mm. Bear with me. What if I use my phone? Maybe that will make it better because I'm using my laptop. Normally, you should have the button to do that. So please bear with me. I'm going to log out from my laptop and log back right immediately with my phone. I'm going to end this, please. So just join right back in with the same um, link that you joined with this one. Thank you. Sorry for the mess up. Okay, now I can see buttons for invitation and all. Thank you for joining. Okay,
I know
so
they move that
they are
way.
saying it's better as
Don't make me move that way. Me, I know one sleep for highway. Before you cross gas, look at your sideways. Me, I know come Lagos for child's play. So I say them they find me.
It says you need to download
For the long time I've been silent.
something you on.
I don't run I've been styling. But the thing say
Auntie Kemi, if you can hear me, it says you need to download you need to update your software for me to bring you on. So I don't know if you want to give that a quick try. I'm waiting for Lady Kiki. Okay, if you're joining in, this is Ekene Mudupe Adenichi, and we're looking at relationship on social media today. And we're going to be using Cora Obidi and 3 other celebrities as a case study. So if you are joining, do share the program with your friends, your networks, and let us all draw minds together. Thank you all for joining. As you're joining, do share. Share if you need to update your software. I think we still have a few minutes for that. 40 minutes gone already. Thanks for joining. Do share and share and share. Lady Kiki, welcome back. I should be able to bring you on camera, but it's not telling me. You need to send me a request to add you. Sister Kemi, you're coming in and out. I don't know why. It keeps coming in and out, in and out. Lady Kiki, have you tried yours as well? Request for me to add you. Come on, Facebook, don't do this to us today. Auntie Kemi says you need to update your software. I think that's the Facebook app on your phone. Let me try Sister Christine. Wow, what's going on? What's going on today? I can see Lady Kiki, you have requested, but for some reason, I'm not able to add you. Any technical person that can help me out here because it's not funny anymore now. Yeah, I see your request, but it keeps coming in and out, in and out. This is not happening today, is it? I don't know why I can't bring anybody on, so this is not happening. This is going to be a very, very boring program if I cannot bring anybody on. Let me try again. The moment I try to bring you on, it just goes off. I don't know if it's my phone now. Everything seems to be okay. I can see you, but you can't come in. That is a big, big problem. Whew. Okay, so I think somebody's trying to add on. Let me see. It's gone off again. It keeps saying everybody needs to update their software. This is not funny. Okay. Okay, it's adding as it came in now. Hopefully it goes through. It's adding as it came in, so let's see if it goes through. Ah, hallelujah, somebody. Amen, somebody. Oh my goodness. This is not funny at all. Thanks so much for your patience and for joining in. Let me see if I can add Lady Kiki. Mr. Larry, your software needs to be updated. Lady Kiki, can we try again, please? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, Lady Kiki is coming on. Hallelujah. Fingers crossed. Ah, amen, somebody. Okay, thanks for joining in. If not, the program will have just been a flop on my own here. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Sister Kemi Walesi. Thank you, Lady Kiki herself. Black and Ebony I have on the program today. I'm still waiting for the man among us, Mr. Adedamola. Okay. While we are waiting for him, we want to look at relationship. I think somebody needs to lower their receiving volume or something. It's feeding back on me. Mr. Adedamola is here. So if you want to request, so I'll bring you also on. Yep, and the man is here. Lady Kiki, I think you have two software on. One is giving me feedback. Do you have a laptop and a phone on? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Relationship on social media. I think everyone is having a field day with that anyway, especially with our celebrities. Everybody's coming on, telling us about their life. I think I'm also doing a bit of that, displaying all my pictures on the web and all, And then we want to look at reasons behind this. Why do we do this? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of doing this? Especially, I want us to start with Cora Obidi. We know she started as a dancer, she was promoting her music and all. And then now she is really, really blown, on social media, making lots of money, making waves, But ironically, a lot of people believe it's social media that has contributed, to the break in her marriage and all that is going on and on. What is your take on this? I'll start with Lady Kiki. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes, loud and clear. I think about social media and relationships. I've got an acronym that I just invented. It's very popular. I'm not just going to repeat it. Yeah. So I hope a lot of people hold on to that. And with relationship, you said about advantages and disadvantages. I would say one thing straight up for everyone. There is no advantages for a relationship on social media. Because in saying that, you still have to remember that in this era, we are in the social media era. We are in the technology part of this era. So once we can accept that fact, we can move on. Okay. So there's no point dwelling in talking about, back in my days, back in my parents' days. We're not back in those days. We are actually in this century where it's more about internet, Facebook, Instagram. And my first point will be about when God said a man and woman should come together. I don't think you mentioned Instagram or Facebook. But I think we've all got Instagram, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, and all that TikTok, everything going on Snapchat. Yeah. And from people's Facebook, you could really know what's going on with them. Yeah.
like a whole lowdown of what's going on with the family. So now let me go back to the topic of today, which is about Coral Beauty. I knew Cora when she had her first child, and when she auditioned when she was pregnant with her first child, and when she auditioned when she was with her husband, and he was her major supporter.
Okay.
It was, like having a live show in your house, and you're telling people what you eat, how you pee, and if you're comfortable with that, well, that was fine. Then the break-in came in when people started talking back to her about trolling her in a negative way. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you're going to have to take the good with the bad.
Okay.
When it was good, you laid it all out for everyone on social media. So now the bad has come in. You're going to have to accept it as well. You gave people that choice. You gave people that platform to say what they want to say about your marriage. You gave people to see you. In Nigeria, they say something, they say, still finish. So, with Coral Beauty, I think everyone saw her finish with everything that was going on. I'm not against anyone if you want to go on social media, but I always say that acronym, internet never forget. So, if you remember you don't want your children to see that in the near future, I don't know how you want to present yourself, but just know whatever you're doing there, with your marriage, with your life, is going to stay on social media.
Okay.
Now, with Coral Beauty as well, just a few pointers. I know social media has destroyed a lot of relationship, with the excessive use of media. But people don't accept it. They don't accept that fact. With social media, a lot of people, I could be talking to you on the phone and present to someone else, and if you don't really see me, you don't know who I am.
Of course.
You understand? So that's how internet is. So a lot of people come on there, and I've seen a lot of negative things happen, people being scammed, marriages breaking up, and a lot of things, and this is due to the negativity of social media. So if you invest so much on social media with your relationship, be rest assured you're going to get your comeuppance. Not, trust me, never in a good way. Always, mostly 80% negative way. Don't let me be all negative. So 20% might be positive, but definitely sometimes negative 80%. So with Coral Beauty, I know she's putting up a front about how she's a stronger woman and everything, but bear in mind, you are now living, you have to now present every day to keep up that appearance every day, which you didn't have to do before. A lot of people just scrolled in and out of Coral Beauty, but now you have to now keep up with it every day. So, that's just my few bits.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll come back to you. Over to you, Sister Kemi.
Yeah, I believe it has a lot of negative effects. But one thing is, you want to be out there, or for whatever reason, like Coral Beauty is an influencer. She's a dancer, she's a celebrity. But the beauty of it is, if she had left herself alone there, you only see her as a performer. We watch what she wanted to do, we enjoy it. If you want to troll her, like people do troll, they will troll her alone. She has brought her family up there. And we, the internet in-laws, social media, we say all sorts of things. We are expecting some things, we are not expecting some things. Your life is out there for us to begin to dissect. And forget that not all comments will be favorable to you. Some will not be favorable to you. The point is, the spouse involved, her husband, obviously wasn't a celebrity.
Yeah.
So that wasn't his thing. So he has been dragged along now. There are a lot of things that you be seeing there. Jealousy can even spring up. Because people will be discussing you, they'll be hyping you, they'll be saying all sorts of things about you. they may not be true. The husband knows these things are not true. The husband believes people are hyping you for nothing. So jealousy can just come in. It's a natural thing when people are just somebody out there. What is the big deal about this person? Is it not the lady that is in my house? And it can lead to them having unnecessary fights. Like I told you, we social media in-laws, we can say a lot of things that will hurt the man. You as a celebrity may not see it as anything. But the in-laws now, and I'm talking of in-laws, I'm talking about social media in-laws, we don't know you. We have no idea who you are. And we don't care whether you're happy or not. That's another thing. Your family, your real family most likely want you to be happy.
Of course.
Social media in-laws don't care whether you're happy or not. We are just looking for something that will entertain us. We are not entertaining enough. We can bring something that will make us entertained. Someone can just say, oh, I saw her with so and so. I believe they are going out together. Don't forget the man is the husband. He can begin to that. Is it the truth? What exactly is going on? So excessive social media use, as far as I'm concerned, can lead to problems even in the house, even in the home. Another thing that I noticed is I deal with domestic abuse a lot, and I deal with narcissism a lot. One thing I've noticed is, one thing about narcissists is they want to be in the limelight always. So excess use of social media may actually bring it out that you're a narcissist. You may not know, or you may not originally be a narcissist. I want to put that in quotes because I'm not sure. You want to be in the light always, and you want to be in the positive limelight always. Your spouse is seeing something different from what you are showing to the world. You are showing a happy marriage, a fantastic marriage. Everybody thinks, oh, this is the real thing. And some people will be saying, God, when?
When is my own?
These are like going in the house that the man is wondering, this is not true. This is not us. We are not happy.
Why are you pretending?
But like, as I say, we are not happy. I have to come out every time to show that we are happy. It will put more pressure on the home front. Because everybody is thinking we are happy. Somebody would come in, oh, I want my marriage to be like this. I want to marry a Mr. Jean. And the guy is like, I am not happy. So things that could have been dealt with within themselves, within a small circle of people, is being dealt with in, how do I put this now? 1 million people, millions of people involved in what we shouldn't, like I said, social media in-laws, it shouldn't concern us. So that is a few. Later on, I'm going to discuss some people that didn't put their things online, and when they had their challenges, we didn't even know if anything has happened. So you should be able to separate the fact that you're a celebrity or whatever you're doing online. I have a great presence online, but as much as possible, I keep my family out of it. And it's intentional. Because like I said, not everybody wants you to be happy. And if they see you happy, they want to bring you down. Exactly. So don't deal with me alone. Don't deal with my family, because obviously I will deal with you online. Then I'll come and deal with my family offline.
Thank you very much.
It's too much stress.
Thank you very much. Somebody said, from Auntie Chioma, Auntie Kemi has a great resemblance of Joke Silva. So you are looking at Joke Silva now. Okay, as you're joining in, please do share with your friends. And if you have any comment, any idea, or any opinion you want to add to it, please do type it. Or if you want to speak, you want to come on video, let me know, and I'll bring you in. In a nutshell, we've looked at it as jealousy can come up in the relationship. We look like I've learned a new English today. Internet never forget. INF, is it? INF. Internet never forgets. And their social media in-laws. Let us remember those words. Because people like Yul Edochie said something. You know, when this scandal came up about, not even scandal, the story of him having a second wife. you know. And it got to a point, it's like, I'm an actor. You people did not celebrate me like this. Oh. I come out, I sing with my big bass voice. Nobody is talking. Now I'm telling you that there's a second woman somewhere, and you're all rushing to my page. What is going on? So, is it that, you know, I mean, maybe from 10,000 or 5,000, boom, to 60,000. Where are you all coming from? Is it that we humans, we are more interested in hearing the negative about people, or what? I mean, I can use myself as an example as well. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I don't think I have, how many views do I have now? 8. I have 8 views here. But if I'm talking about scandal or something rubbish, you see 1 million people want to hear. They want to know what's going on. Why is it like that?
Well, you do know the saying about how bad news travels really quickly,
Hmm.
and good news very slow to for people to assimilate, not because they don't assimilate it. If I was trash talking you right now, if I started trash talking you right now, I can bet you within few minutes it's gonna skyrocket. We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen all the platforms where people say negative things. And before you know, you'll be thinking 3,500 views. Where did they come from? When you start talking about things, positive things or anything, you don't see no. And I think, like you said, 3 years going and you see people, you're saying to people, but when it's about gossip,
Mm-hmm.
I think I find that mostly about in the African, not just African in chat. I think on the internet, people love gossip. They love the negative gossip, by the way. Like you said, if it's something happy, like Auntie Kemi said, people don't necessarily want to celebrate you when you're doing something nice, when something good. But when it's something negative, like you want to trash talk your husband, you would see the in-laws. In fact, you realize that you have some in-laws that attach themselves to you. I saw something on Facebook recently as a lady wanted to troll her boyfriend or fiancé or something, and people said, "Let us how about this?" And I'm thinking, what? And I'm thinking, how can I tell someone to send me the address of someone I don't know? What if that person was lying? And I want to go and fight. And seriously, more than 500 comments of, don't worry, we'll deal with this person. Really? He only had one side of the story.
And you're ready to fight.
Yeah, like Ken said, you have to be, even you have to be, and you have to be like people. They're silent, they're watching on Facebook. Right now, as we're doing this program, we've got some in-laws watching, we've got some Facebook fans, we've got some Facebook jealousy going on right now. I think you should prop up in that day in the jiffy. Online though. Only online.
Thank you very much. Auntie Kemi, you want to come in on that?
Yes. One thing we need to realize is humans take it on limits. Good news doesn't sell. Bad news sells. And that's why you see anything that has to do with sex, anything that has to do with scandal, the thing would go viral. Discuss about how we can make money, how we can make our relationship better, all those things, they don't care. But immediately I said something negative. As we are having this live now, we have only 8 people online. Let me begin to say something. Oh, I know you. You snatched my boyfriend 30 years ago. In 5 minutes, we have
They will share. They will share for us now.
You understand? So naturally, that is what human beings do. So as much as possible, I believe you need to take away your family. If you're a celebrity, you're a celebrity. There's nothing you can do about that. And don't forget that as much as possible, the fronts we put on social media are always interesting. Look at the post. We're looking good. And some 5-10 minutes ago, telling how we were looking at like.
No makeup. Not. Yes, definitely.
Everything because I'm coming online for people to see. So I'm doing my best to build forward. And to lie yourself, I woke up like this.
No, please.
Social media makes life interesting. And back at home, you know the begin to see less of her. Begin to look less interesting. And don't forget the husband and the wife. She begins to look less interesting because everything is up there, very beautiful, smashing, and all that. And another thing I believe it distracts you from having quality time with your partner. Because everything is content. Content sells. She's making money online. So content sells. And now she has put her family as part of her content.
Yes.
I didn't know before. It was when she was giving birth to this her second child, just before.
Yes.
the
She did
issue.
it live.
Who is this? That was me. I was like, who are you? Why? I didn't realize she's an African in Nigeria. How? So when I came up, and you know that attracted me to her. Even though it wasn't something
Interesting, yeah.
But then you look at her, who is this lady? Who is she?
The guts alone.
Days later, you know how they are separated. And I was like, oh, this is a bad time for this to happen. But some women, when they don't have children, they go into trauma. That's not depression. Some have, they have all those postnatal whatever going on. Then the husband is coming out and saying we are divorcing. And I began to think of a lot of things. Would it be because was she having problems the other woman? You know, there are a lot of things. I didn't know what they are like before they were. And I saw her saying and all that. And I like, oh, this lady is an enigma on her own. She is somebody that should be online on her own. She shouldn't have dragged.
She had all that energy. She was enough.
Yes, it was a forced to that conversation. But you see, the point is, if she had, when she came in, I was like, even if she had given birth and everything, and it's just her. The husband will not come and say, I'm divorcing you because we don't even know him. Even though we know she's married. So it's not going to be easy for us to see that. And I was like, what stress is this lady going to be going through? Also, she's not even in Nigeria. Because back home, you get all the support you need. Overseas, you have less support.
Thank you very much, Auntie Kemi. I'm going to stop you for 2 seconds and bring in my very dearly brother, Pastor Reverend Dr. Adedamola, the only man amongst us. Do you bring in your contribution?
Yeah, welcome, sir.
Good evening.
One point of correction, I'm not pastor.
Let us hype you now. It's online, it's Facebook. Let us hype you.
Yeah, thanks for having me tonight. I've listened to my churches and it's been really interesting. Anyway, I'm just going to take my own views from 2 angles.
Okay.
I'm going to take it from the psychological angle, and I'm going to take it from the economic angle.
Okay.
Of seeing this social media thing, and then vis-a-vis relationship marriage. Now, I'd like to start from the psychological. Now, this social media thing has a lot to do about who you are, your real person, your interest in being known, being seen, your willingness to give your life out to people to see, to know about you. Some people are so much of introverts or extroverts. Some people don't like people knowing about them, whereas some people take joy. They're happy. They have a flair for people seeing what they're doing. Like some people, like especially ladies, women. You could, if you're a very psychological person, you could tell with everything they post on maybe either their WhatsApp or Facebook or wherever, everything that is happening to their life. You could tell that, oh, somebody has just told her, oh, she has just made money, oh, she has just gotten something happy. So it is about what you like. Like for instance, myself, I went on Facebook for like 3-4 years because I just feel that somebody would just go on Facebook and just type my name and see my name and see everything about me and just know me so I just went blank. That's that's the kind of personality, because I did not like it. So for Cora, in the psychological that I'm talking about, Cora appeared even before we all know her, before she got married. Cora has been an outgoing person from the onset. She used to be a dancer. She's been dressing the way she's been dressing before we know her on this social media thing. So I think it's about our person. Now, she took that line of, okay, I like to show myself, I like to be to the level of making money off it. Now, another part of the psychological aspect is the fact that about her husband. Her husband was used to it. He knew she was making money.
He loved it. He loved it. He loved the money that was coming in as well.
Exactly. But like Auntie said the other time, I personally just think it was jealous. The other things, like the way she dressed, like, well, that's her person. The man loved her, took her like that, and life was fine with them. But the psychological aspect in relation to their marriage, I think something sets in that we do not know. Is either the man got jealous that she was making so much money and then wanted to like just pull her apart. That divorcing her at that stage when she just got married.
Just had a baby.
Because even a woman that has the full support of her man after having a baby, they still have postnatal stuff. Yeah. Not to talk of at this point she needed that man the most. So I think it's something very psychological. Maybe the guy is jealous or he calculated the wickedness. Or he was just fed up with the troubles that the man got through when he just had the baby. He snapped. Yeah, maybe he just snapped, or maybe he pre-planned it, or maybe the lady's been doing something. There's so many sides to the story that we don't know. But from the psychological angle, I would say, okay, this is Cora's person bringing in money for her. So if we look at it from the economic angle and money making angle, I will not criticize Cora. I will not say anything. Why is she putting her life on Facebook? In fact, at some point, I was thinking, did they create this scenario with the boss?
Thank you. I was thinking of that as well. I've got that noted down. Yes. Because, like, sorry to cut you in. Like what we were discussing before, that people like negativity. So, with the issue of her bringing the baby, doing live while she was having a baby, that went boom. And they said, okay, let's try something else. While we are on Facebook playing in-laws and playing God, probably they're happy. And we are here killing ourselves, and they're making their money at our own audience expenses. So it's a difficult one. Yes. The divorce was skyrocketed, yes.
Exactly. So these are the pictures of, that's why I said I'm going to take it from the economic angle. These are the pictures of economic boom towards being a content creator. Creating content, opening her mouth, she don't know what to say. And maybe because these are the things she thought of before coming into this business as a whole. She might think, okay, now when people see me giving birth in front of them, we don't know if that's her person, if she doesn't care. Like I said at the start, maybe that's her person. But from the economic angle, if we look at it from that angle, that perhaps she was looking for things that will make people come to her, watch her, and make more money. Then we will just answer up and say, okay, because anything that is money, I don't know if we listen to this Zazu guy that's just coming up. You say, what they bring money. Do we hear that from him?
I did not hear.
Sorry?
I did not hear.
Oh, he will always say, they bring money because the more you put yourself and cause controversy, maybe fighting like Auntie said the other time. If somebody says, you snapped my husband the other 30 years ago, boom, people start coming after it. So people come with so many ridiculous things. People come with this, but I will just answer up at the stage that if it was because of the money she's making, apart from the fact that we may suspect that the husband is jealous, and he's trying to like because I heard something recently about Kora's husband. I'm not sure that one of the lady was saying that Dean came back and said, how is she getting over this problem so fast? And she has a lot of money. That means he's jealous that the lady is making it, is moving on.
And even the divorce issue and the shaking is not affecting her as he expects. That the girl no stand down.
Let's for the sake of this discussion that they didn't plan it for content work.
Yes.
They didn't plan it, and this guy was expecting her to bury herself in shame, but this girl she's popping up because of social media business. And she has money to rent, and she goes out with her kids. She has a nice time, and because she's making money from it. So I wouldn't say, I would say social media is a blessing to her and to so many, because of the business aspect of things that are coming up, because it makes you happy. You don't get bored. Whenever I get bored, I just pick up my phone and look at my WhatsApp.
Even if you don't have TV at home, your Facebook, Instagram is enough.
Maybe in the social media or not, because we can see having so much advantage. Yeah, we have the disadvantage of it, like it promotes promiscuity, it makes you cheat. But if you want to cheat, you will cheat. If you want to be promiscuous, you will promiscuous. But social media, as this have been marriage, as the context of this discussion, I think it doesn't. It is a blessing to Kora's marriage and her life, because he will be who he is, even if she's not making more money than him. He's still going to be a jealous person. An evil person is an evil person. Whatever you put in, whatever you say, he's going to. I hope we are all Yoruba. So actually that girl did not do anything to her. He just wants to be who he is. He's just being jealous, or he just felt tired, like, okay, I don't want to stress myself. I just feel he was being wicked. Because even if you're going to leave her, you don't leave her at that stage.
Very true.
So it's a psychological position of who Kora is, who Dean is, who anybody on social media is, and what you tend to make out of it, and the economic aspect that, okay, if we look at it from the money making angle, we just have to, because if you do, whatever you are making money from is sacred, is holy, as far as I'm concerned, is holy.
Yes.
So you have to give it like 70% acceptance. And this is giving people money by their ideas. I think you should in the comfort of your home, plan something, think of something, and then put it to the world.
And you are making money. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Okay. Before we continue, we've looked at individuality. What works for you might not work for me. What you like, I may not like it. So one also needs to respect that. I mean, I might decide to protect my family. Somebody might decide I don't give a toss. I need the world to know what is happening in my life. But I personally believe in everything we do, there has to be moderacy. That's for me. You want to show your wedding, you want to show your birthday, all are the limits. Even if you want to, want the world to celebrate with you, you're excited about whatever you're doing or that's going on around you, there has to be a limit. That's on one side. Now, the second part is the monetizing part, which is what I want to hammer on more. I want us to look at it more. Now, I watched one of her video where I think she was having a chat like this with her sister, and she was actually encouraging people that whether we like it or not, social media is here to stay. And is the easiest way to make money now. If you look at YouTube, I mean, my boys, they don't watch any. The only thing we don't watch TV in my house. The only thing we watch is Netflix or YouTube. I'm even thinking of canceling my subscription. We don't watch TV, you know. So, and then on YouTube, you saw these young boys. They started from their living room playing pranks, pretending to be mommy or daddy. When mommy slapped me, this is the way I'll behave, and all those funny things. And now they are multi-millionaires. So what are we talking about? Once in a while, they bring their mom or their dad. They play pranks on them, you know. But then in moderacy, and they don't bring out the mess. That doesn't mean they don't have challenge. Every family goes through theirs. But they don't bring the bad parts to social media. So that's the angle I'm looking at more. So if for any reason you decide, I also want to, you know, eat my own cake from the media business and all that, then you need to have a limit. What do I bring on? What do I protect? You know, you want to sell the good and not the bad. And even if you're having issues, you need to know we are not bringing this on social media. That takes me to Funke Akindele. I mean, the what's it called now? The son, stepson, the husband, and everything. Either they came on social media, either maybe the bloggers are the one misrepresenting them. I don't know. Whether it's like, oh, the son-in-law said this, she's terrible to live with. The husband said this, or she kicked the husband out of the house. But one thing I loved about her is that she did not say a word. And that silenced the whole thing. But the moment you come out like responding to everything the blogger says, you are just scatter, jam, yam, everything. You know, like, is it Chiyeri? Is it Chiyeri? When our own case came, the actress, about her divorce, and that she lied to the media that she was married, even though she wasn't married. When she kept coming on and trying to explain to people, it would just skyrocket. You know, so even if you want to come on social media, yeah, if you want to come on social media for me, I would say, especially for the monetizing part of it, yes, but then everything must have a limit. Everything must have a limit. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Mommy Adeola, please increase the volume in your phone, oh. Because we can hear ourselves very clearly here. Is there any other person who cannot hear us? Sister Betty, good evening. Can you hear us? Sister Tamara, can you hear us? Please. So, Mommy Kashiro, please increase the volume. Thank you very much for that response. So, oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you. I need comments. Now, let us look more into the monetizing parts. What is your take on that?
For the monetizing parts, like I said, she's a businesswoman, she's an influencer, she's making her money from social media. I'll give you examples of two other people that I know they're celebrities. And when they had their issues, it took us years for us to even know anything has happened. Number one person is Chioma Akpotha. She's an actress. She's a well-known actress. She's well-known. She's a celebrity. I just might maybe last week or so that she's been divorced now for a while. It was easy for us not to hear it when it happened because her husband wasn't there with her. We only see her. So because we only see her, I want to know whether she's divorced or separated because I only see her anyway. So
the husband was not missing in the picture.
Well, yes, where is your husband? We've not seen him in a while and all that. Wasn't there because he was never on social media with her. But the one that surprised me most was Kafi, the dancer. Her husband too is a dancer, so they are both celebrities, and they were separated. I think even divorced, and we didn't get to know because her life on the social media is all about dancing.
Her business.
And she her money from dancing. Her husband is, I think, a singer or something. But the point is, the family wasn't out there. So we didn't even know what happened. Because if both of them had been going on like that, like I told you, social media in-laws, like the man that joined us, you can see he's a social media in-law and he's for Korah. He is Korah's uncle. Or Korah and your brother. You can see that they're very passionate about these things. Even though we don't know what has happened in their home. We can quickly just say, yes, the man must be jealous and all that. Like I mentioned it before, it can be out of jealousy, it can be a lot of things. But the point is, we don't know what happened in their household. For me, the timing for the guy was wrong.
It was so unfair.
Yes. It was wrong. The timing was wrong. It's something that could actually affect our mental health. So that was another thing I wanted to talk about. I love talking about mental health anyway. How abuse can affect your mental health. I talked about that a lot. Because the point is, like I said, she can have postnatal stress syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And the divorce or whatever it is there. What are we talking about? But the only reason why he could use that, because I believe he used that, is because I'm going to say it out to all those people that are applauding you, all those people that are making you feel you're a superwoman. The jealousy can come from any angle. If she's making more money than he is,
Yeah, I
if
think
you don't like it,
I think Mr. Frank said the husband is a drummer and she being a dancer.
I think that's Capri.
Oh, okay.
So the point now is a lot of things could have happened. Her mental health, even excessive on social media can actually affect your mental health. Because the point is, you're under pressure to prove a point. You're under pressure to be a superwoman.
And you have to build your content regularly to maintain that flow, to maintain the audience.
Now can be content.
Yes.
If we don't be, okay, don't let's lose this. Let's be out there. How is she handling it personally? That's another thing to think about. That's why I said what the guy did, the timing was wrong. Whatever thing that can be happening in their family, if they had waited for her to have the child, let her at least heal a bit before you move on. Because initially when he said it, because they had this perfect marriage, people didn't believe that.
True.
They thought it would work. That was because I was reading all those things. I know there is a cruise, this and that. Because they had the perfect image of a marriage online.
Supportive husband and all.
Which unfortunately wasn't what they have at home. Obviously for the thing to break like that. And look at it, everyone thought it was a joke. What if she went out the following day and killed herself? Would she be thinking it was a joke? Mental health, we don't really check it, we don't really think about it when we are doing things to other people. Because at the snap of a finger, somebody can just do something stupid. So one thing we really need to know that social media, yes, it has its own advantages. I believe they have its own advantages. But personally, I believe when you are going there, go there alone. Make your money. Do everything you want to do. I believe the social media presence, like I said earlier on, I have a very good social media presence. But it's all about my business. It's all about what I believe in. It's all about my cause. It has nothing to do with my family. And it's intentional. I'll just use another example. I don't know who is going to talk again. When we look at what happened between Lizzie Anjorin and Toyin Aimaku,
yes.
In reality, as far as I'm concerned, they had no problems. But social media, in-laws, uncles, aunties, and all that, I'm getting the thing, oh, why did you do this? Why did you do this? Then I'll go back to that other person who wasn't saying anything. So when we see something like that from two people who are not even related, who are just colleagues, who were not friends, it's not as if they were friends, they broke up, they were not friends. It was just somebody said this and this and this. Look at how long that thing took. Look at the level they went to. Look at the level they went to. So social media, as much as it is very good, we need to be careful personally to make sure our families are excluded. Look at all the things happening. Look at the children. Look at the curses on the children. A lot of things can happen just because I feel what you have done to this person is wrong. I wasn't there. I didn't know what was going on.
So
Especially when it
close.
comes to family. Cannot even know what is going on in a marriage when you live in the same house with them. I've had somebody come and live in my house, and I was taking care of my ex-husband's child then, a baby, a 6 weeks old baby. Obviously, you would think something was. I had to lie to my friend. I was living in my house. I was babysitting that person for somebody, and I was collecting XY amount of money. She was living in my house. We were living together. And you know, London houses, as small they were, so it wasn't as if they were big houses and you don't even know what is going on. So in marriages, you don't know what is going on. You have no idea what is going on. I attempted suicide. My brother was in the living room. I was doing it in the bedroom. So when things are going on in the marriage, you don't know what is going on. So a lot of times, I want to give the couple a chance to do what is good for them. Like I said, you don't know what is going on in their house. At some point, the guy said she's a narcissist. Is she? Don't know. What they brought to us is a perfect marriage. We're all enjoying, we're all loving, and some are hating. But for them to come in at that point in time, whether it was out of jealousy, whether it was out of abuse, we really don't have an idea what was going on in their home. And we would have been spared that if the guy had not been on with her. If she's just our beautiful dancer, she's our beautiful performer, she's all that. When that is happening, most likely we won't, it may not be this bad.
But I think the husband was part of the probes. It was part of the whole drama. I mean, you know, the image they were selling is part of it. I mean, a caring husband who is also a Caucasian and all that. It was a complete package, you know. It's unfortunate that it went to the extreme. And also because the man, I believe, Mr. Dean, was also trying to sell himself. Because he was also trying to create his own corner. I'm just assuming, I'm not sure. But that's the picture I'm seeing. For wanting to like, oh, I'm divorcing her. She's been unfaithful to me. You know, telling the world stories, whether they are true or not. But if it wasn't that you were trying to sell yourself, you could just move on. And if you want to divorce her, do whatever you have to do without bringing, because he was the one that brought it out, not the other way around. She kept quiet for a long time until like she just needed to speak, you know. So I think it's all about maturity again, who you're dealing with. Like Auntie Kemi said, you do your stuff and you don't bring your family into it. That is also because no matter how much you try not to bring your family into it, your partner also is matured and believes, let her do her thing. But if it's the other way around where the man is not matured, the man can decide, I'll go and mess you up. So you think you're a social media person, me too, I'll find a way to get back at you. We have people like that who can, you know, can be low mentally like that. Like, I'll come to Facebook or social media or your handles and come and mess you up. But then also has to do with understanding who you're dealing with. So anybody else want to speak before I ask the next question?
I'm going to buttress what Auntie Kevin said about the mental health. Mine is the way to showcase themselves. But in the progress, you know, we may become a victim in a way in these social vices, not unknowingly. Which, Cora, you spoke about the monetary part of it. Yeah, definitely. Monetizing social media, making money, everything like that. It is a good idea. But when we're discussing it, we're discussing about when Uncle was talking about the family, how she's making money, the economical part of it. Very good. But when it comes to involving your family, like I said from the beginning, internet never forgets. You've got little children, you've got family, whatever affects Cora, it's not just going to affect Cora. It will affect her friends, affect her family. And like I said, whatever Dean is doing, maybe being jealous or not, it has to be considered because he's another adult in that relationship. So like Cora she's an influencer, like I said, she's a businesswoman. Now, the emotional part of it that I was talking about, I wanted to talk about for Cora is, in doing all this, being an influencer on social media and everything, she would bear the brunt of the emotional damage much, whether she's showing it or not. Now she has to do with showcasing, having content, like I said, every day. She has to be mother of 2 children on her own, with a newborn on her own. It doesn't matter if you have a nanny there every day, there's few things nanny can do. Even if you have your mom there or you have friends there, there's a little that you can do. You still have to get the brunt of it. Now you know how to deal with the emotional damage of having a failed marriage. So now, with all this in circulation, she is the only one, regardless of what Dean has done, or he's jealous, he's narcissistic, whatever he is, whatever names he's called, if Cora is still making the money, bear in mind, Cora is still the center of all the brunt. She will still bear everything. She is still the sufferer in all this. So whether she's opening legs back and forth or whatever, she's making the money. Once you involve your family, that's another headache you have to think about. Like you said, you spoke about Auntie, spoke about Choma Pata, and when you were speaking about Kathy, I never even knew Kathy and her husband broke up. See, because she separated that. And sometimes in life, there has to be a boundary. Where do you draw the line?
Very important.
Where do you draw the line? So even if I'm in a relationship or fiancé or boyfriend or ex-partner or whatever you are in, where do you actually draw the line? Because now you're not fighting just for you, you're fighting on behalf of other people as well. When your focus could have just been you. You want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be an influencer, you want to be everything. We have a lot of celebrities that I know that we've never seen their family before. We see all this, the royal family, when they say, oh, they're not going to release the big pictures until maybe 6 months. Oh, they make it like a big thing, releasing the pictures, and everyone's waiting. Ooh, what does the baby look like? So there's separation their life from the family's life, because this internet, it's so brutal. You come on in a few years, Cora might not feel this way in a few years. Who knows? But whatever you put out there is still going to be on there. I tell families, if you have a family that probably dad is a serial killer or something, bear in mind, it's not just that man that's going to get the brunt of it. The whole family is going to be involved as well. So if you want to say something on social media, you want to make money off social media, if you want to come as a package, be ready for it all. So they're going to come at you left, right, and center, be ready for it all. But I still think social media and relationship should be a totally separate thing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mr. Ken?
Yeah, can I respond?
Yes.
In response to what my 2 aunties have said, you see, I think limiting it to either your family or not depends on the person, depends on your personality. You see, some people find it easy to keep quiet and keep things to themselves. Some people find it much easier to say things as they are. Now, one, it depends on your level of maturity. Like we're comparing Funke, Chioma, and Kathy. You could see that their age bracket, their level of maturity is so much higher than, and they must have a good set of advice around them. If you look at them 3 of them, they're about within the same age range. You understand? And then they are able to contain it when the challenges come. You understand? So the level of maturity, and they look at this young lady. She's much younger. She might not be experienced enough to contain it. But at the same time, like I said at the beginning of this, I think it's about your person. Some people find it comfortable and easier to shove off their pain by bringing it to the public. Some people, if they don't say everything that belongs to them to the world, to the people they meet, they are not okay. So unfortunately, if we say if they should limit it, they should know how to keep their problem. Unfortunately, people, that's the dynamics of being human beings. Everybody will not be like that. So unfortunately, we will not get the balance. We will not even get the result as per whether people can limit it or not. Some people would always find themselves or will not be able to control themselves or take themselves out of the immaturity or unreasonableness of not talking or bringing their family into it. Some people are more comfortable. Like for me, for instance, if somebody wrongs me and I'm so pained and I keep quiet, that's when I'm deadly. That's when I'm most dangerous. But when you offend me and I shout and I argue and you know you are safe. You know me very well, you know you are safe. So the same thing with some people. The more they can voice out, okay, this happened to me. My husband slapped me. He slept with me 3 times overnight. He didn't give me money. He's having a nice suit on. That's when they have a life. That's when they are comfortable in their kind of person. And some people are so comfortable being in that. So we have to balance the books and look at the dynamics, the differences in human beings. So it will always be like this. We will always find people who cannot control themselves, like Lizzie and Aimaku. As celebrities, as respected as they are in society, they argue and people argue. So we will always have a mix of those. These are the price we pay for being who you are. They just have to bear the brunt.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want us to look at somebody else as an example, and that is Pastor Mildred and the husband, Kingsley Okonkwo. They are Pentecostal pastor and they deal a lot with relationships, and even in all the programs they go to, they record it, they put it out there for people to watch and listen to. And I'm one of the people that benefit from their programs a lot. Now, having said that, there's even some they do maybe like during their anniversary, they talk about how they met, they talk about their life. I mean, especially Pastor Mildred. If I watch 10 of her program, she would still narrate how they met. So at some point, I used to fast forward when she started that. She's talking about her life. And even as ministers, the best preaching you can do, there's a difference from preaching and saying Job did, Jonah did, Esther did. What did you do as a Christian? So to be the best preacher is to preach your life. I'm coming from another angle now. We have to balance the book, like my brother said. As dangerous, as delicate as social media is, it's also a beautiful platform if you know how to use it. So like these couples, they are out there 24/7. They talk about their life, and they use what happens in their home as examples. Or like there's one she was saying that, when we are eating, maybe there's one meat left. So my husband is like, you can have it. And then she's like, no, you can have it. No, you can have it. At some point, and she said, can somebody just take the meat and let's just move on? But like Lady Kiki said, boundaries. What do we bring out? What do we keep? But if we are being honest, we cannot always come out and say the good parts. Oh, my husband was nice yesterday. He bought me a car. And then the day your husband did something wrong, you cannot also use it as an example. Not in judgmental, not in breaking your husband down, not in saying he's a useless man. But you also want to project that. So using Mildred and Kingsley Okonkwo, what do you guys have to say? Sorry, before you continue, somebody have 2 gadgets on. One is giving us feedback. Oh, okay. All right, then let's go on. Mildred and Kingsley.
you're talking about, the person you're talking about,
Yes.
they are
Hello. Please do join back in. Sorry about that. I don't know if there's a limited time. Hello, we are still on. Let's go back to the live program.
Okay, I
Okay.
found that we're not friends.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I just yeah, I'll do that later.
Yes.
I was trying to accept you, and then it took me off the video.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, later.
All right. All
Cheers.
right.
Hello. Oh boy. Sorry about that. Please do come back and let us conclude. Just go back to the link. If you go back to the link and then you can join, then you can join. Thank you for joining back in. Yes, I'm bringing you Lady Kiki. Sorry about that. We are not done. Don't run away. Where is Sister Kemi? Sister Kemi, come out, come out. Let's conclude this. We have 3 more minutes to go. While we are waiting for the rest, yeah, you can go on, my sister.
when that happened, I took my village people out.
It's not them. It is not them. It is me. Kisley, yes. Oh yeah, they are making money and they are winning souls both at the same time.
On a microscope. She is sharing everything today of what's going on with her life. That involves the children, that involves her friends, that involves some. Sometimes I can't even let my daughter watch it while I'm watching what she's doing. Because what she's posting, I'm sorry, for young girls, that's a no-no. I'm not accepting that. But as matured adults, like Uncle was talking about, I can understand that. So if you're talking about your relationship, if you want to win people's hearts and you want to talk about relationship, they want to know about your relationship as well. So like you remember, like they say, it's perfect, that's your field. They want to know what's going on in your life. So if you're not sharing, you're not going to win them. They're not listening. But that is separate from actually involving your whole family
Yeah.
If you are having a family show like the Kardashians, they know what the score is. They
Mm.
definitely know what the score is. So they've gone through what Korak has gone through as well with Kanye West and Kanye. They've gone through that as well. So whenever you on social media that has to be with a relationship, when Uncle said something, I was going to disagree about when he spoke about the other ladies. The other ladies did not involve their family. So there's no way that they'll be scrutinized or put under microscopic watch about their life. So what the pastors are doing, I support it fully. There's a pastor lady, I can't remember her. She's late now, God rest her soul. Very beautiful
Is
woman.
it?
I don't remember who she is.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about, is it Bimbo Odukoya?
Bimbo. Oh, she said something. One time I wanted to know that when she did a chat program, that was charity. And she said something, and we were all laughing, but she's trying to make you understand some reasoning or what you can do when you're in a situation in your marriage. And when she said something about, when she had an issue with her mother-in-law and she was being stressed and everything, she didn't say nothing, but she was praying in the background that, God should
People knew she was going through challenges.
People knew she was going through it, so what she wanted to talk to people to let them know what is going on. That is a different case entirely. So if you want to talk about relationship, you want to talk about your life now, you have to talk about something, but not put microscope, mirror in everything you do. Oh, I'm going to the bathroom now. I'm still brushing teeth. Oh, I'm feeding the children now. Oh, I'm going to the shop now. Be ready for this fertilization. So if you're accepting the positive, be ready to take the negative as well. So with Pastor Mildred and Kingsley, whatever they're doing, I think it's a good idea. Because if you want to lecture, when they're teaching in the university and everything, they use their experience to teach. So people use their experience to teach, which I understand, but not in the microscopic way, where everyone has to see everything going on in your life. So that's my
Thank you very much. Sister Kemi is struggling to come back in. It says there's a technical issue. Please do try again and let me see if I can. We're going to round up in another few minutes. We've done really well today, even with all the technical palaver. Don't worry, very soon, by the grace of God, I'm going to have my own studio, my own corner, where I won't be messing up with the gadgets. I'll get a professional to set it up for me. So I just come there like a G, and just be doing my thing. We'll get there. So you know what I'm saying? But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
That's the problem. Like you said, some people are jealous, some people might
we always have that. Yes, human, it's part of life.
That means they're part of the bashing as well. Welcome back, Auntie. Thank you. So that means that they're part of the bashing. They have to get the bashing as well. So when I remember when Queen was carrying the baby and people were bashing her, oh, look at me carrying the baby's head, the baby's blind.
I know.
I will block you. I will block you myself. Like, the baby has nothing to do with this. Just put the baby down. That was easy. You don't want people to tell you off while you're on social media. Oh, it's my page. You can't tell me, my dear, it's not your page.
It's not your page anymore. You've involved the whole world into it. Yeah.
People that are making you, once they can break you.
Yes.
And I've seen that in a lot of, okay, for example, let's use the most recent market in America right now with celebrity Will Smith. That little mistake he did on social media, imagine if there was no social media like before now, we had to wait for probably many weeks before we watched the video. That probably would have been
You would have edited it, yes.
it would have been in-house issues, they would have settled it. But this is something they do it live, everybody's watching everything, and then you think that's comedy. And it carried on, and now, honestly, everything he's worked for so long is stopped. So when you're on the internet and you think, oh no, I'm gonna, I see a lot of them. Oh, I'm gonna put blocking. How many people are you gonna block?
You're gonna lose all your clients, if I may say.
What do you say?
You're gonna lose all your clients, if I may say.
Definitely, you will at the point if you make a silly mistake that you think is okay. All these people that are your heroes, they will come to bitter heroes. And they can bring you down. That's what I've noticed. That they can really bring. Somebody said something to me today about an actor. And they said, do I notice him in films anymore? And I go, not really. He's a Nigerian actor. And I said, what happened? He said, oh, when he was acting, the Yoruba actor, he would tell people, oh, I will receive about 250,000 naira. He doesn't care if he knows you. He doesn't give any leeway. But at the end of the day, other people started coming up. And before he knew it, he was cast aside.
That's it.
So now, nobody recognizes him. So now he's struggling, and this is someone that has his name, that's it. So the people that make you with social media, they can break you. I'll speak in that.
Thank you very much. Okay, Aksem, do you want to say anything about Pastor Mildred and Kingsley before we round up?
For them, they are doing fantastically well as far as I'm concerned. And leadership experts, that's what they deal with. How to make your relationship better, how to choose well, and all that. And they were using themselves as example. You know, when you're a teacher, or when you do trainings and all that, a lot of times you use yourself as an example. It's just to show people that, you know what, I have gone through this, I have tested this, and this is what is happening.
And the product is good.
They're not selling themselves. They are selling an idea. They are selling a course. And what they are selling, they are using themselves as examples of, okay, this is how to do it. This is how we do it. The beauty of that is that I am learning from what they are telling me. I sit under them, I sit under their tutelage. I am learning. It is something that is telling me this is how to do something. Next time you want to choose a man or you want to choose a woman, these are the things to check for. This is totally different from what Cora was doing.
Okay, thank you very much, ma. Thank you.
What Cora was doing was she was doing a reality show.
Mm.
That's what Cora was doing. Or he's still doing. It's a reality show. Not see me. This is how I brush my teeth. This is how I do this one. This is how I put on my pants. This is how I use my perfume. A reality show.
So the irony of it is that, we can sit here all day and say maybe she didn't do it rightly enough and all that. But people are still watching. Thousands. No matter how silly as it may sound.
It's a show. People watch. It's a show. It's a show people watch. It comes on. It tells you what it's like. It tells you what it's like. And one day I think she was, I don't know what she was doing, and I think to myself, good girl, you got energy. I applaud her for her energy. But like you said, so Kingsley and her,
Thank you very much. My mother just joined us now. My sweet mother, sweet 16. She's just looking young and young every day. God bless you, man. Mommy Nunayo, thank you for joining. We're looking at relationship and social media, the pros and cons of it, how you can use it positively and negatively, how much of your family or your relationship should you bring on and all that. So what's your contribution, man?
Oh dear. No, good evening, everyone. Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, man.
You might be watching us. Sorry, I joined a bit late. I was on the program without too many signs. Oh God, I don't have.
Thank you, man.
Oh, it's all right. I know I've met women of God. You know, I've spoken. There's so much to say. The thing is, you know, social media, like that our mother-in-law has rightly said, it can make you and it can break you. I've had people that will say, "Oh God, I need to withdraw from social media because of my sanity."
Hmm.
Oh, I've got people that say, because I'm a counselor, you know, they'll call me, oh, mommy, I don't even know what is happening in my life. Oh, God, oh, I saw this person today. I saw this. Where are you seeing all these people? What is going on? Oh, the social media. I said, social media. Oh, wow. Okay. Do you know social media sometimes is like a stone. What do you call a tomb? Is it a tombstone that you put on the tomb? Whereby a tombstone, yeah, definitely. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Sometimes, it's well carved.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's put. It's been perfectly like put. Orchestrated, whatever which adjective I may use for it. Put on that tombstone. But what is in that inside the tomb is full of carcass. It smells things. So you won't know until you are like exhume or wherever. Social media will exhume so many things, Say I've seen social media, put people in hospital, and I've seen social media make people rich as well. So it depends on whichever way you wanna. If you want, it's like it's an addiction on its own. Okay, you're addicted. You wanna be the addiction. It's not have to come from you. It's like playing the lottery or playing or gambling. You're addicted. Or you're getting addicted to this. What do I need to? I've seen social media. Separated homes, social media. So many things you can cook. From social media, and it can make you. I've had people of God, the genuine ones as well, preach on the social media. I was like, wow, okay. And it got to me, I was like, well, thank God I tuned into this channel today. Oh, thank God. Well, this is exactly what I want to hear. It's good. And I've been to social media saying, for goodness, if someone is not like stable, very, very stable, it can twist your sanity. It can make you depressed. It can make a wife go to her husband and say, "Excuse me." It can do anything, but depends. There isn't much to say because I know, mothers spoken well, and I know people like that. I can see people contributing as well online. So, we just have to be careful in whatever we do. When you even water, I know we don't buy water here. We buy water here. Even you pay VAT on water. It's okay. Even if you drink too much water, you can get drowned. You eat anything too much of a thing, it's bad. Yeah, when you're getting sucked into unsavory story, like okay, and that is playing with your emotion, is getting to you. It is twisting you, it's changing you from who you are. it's better, learn to, it's called a withdrawal method, like I'm not saying that here, withdraw from it, step back, stand alone. I'm start off it. May the Lord lead us aright. A little contribution. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ma'am.
Everyone that knows me will always see me with glasses. I'm always dressed up to the brims and everything. They said something about, oh, auntie, I want to look like you. And I want to, you always coming to church looking up. Then I told her something. Guess what? I said, give me the hymn book. If anyone knows our hymn book, then let's get our hymn book. How does it look in front? Very beautiful, colorful. I said,
Rainbow color.
Open the hymn book.
Just black and white.
A lot of people you see all dressed in white, pink, and everything. I said, if you know what they are going through, you will generally pick up your problem and don't solve it. Come on now, put your problems down. Once you listen to Auntie Joke, Auntie Kemi, and our mommy, you just say, please, the one I came with, let me just take it back. I said, no. I said, when you look at that color, that's social media. So when you look at that color on social media, it would entice you. Oh my! Somebody said something that I did not. I'll quickly tell you. Somebody said, I saw a woman buy a car for herself. Husband tied bow on it. Then she went to social media and said, oh my God, he got me a new car. You know that night some women will fight their husband. Do you know that Mr. Lagbaja bought a car, new car, for his wife? And you are useless. You can't even buy two. And before you know it, fracas have started. So social media is like that. So for anyone who is smart, wise, mature, like I said, you should always know the boundary. And social media is not what it seems. So a lot of people don't understand that. You have so many fake lives, so many things, and the only thing that damages is your emotional self. It damages you emotionally. And that's where it leads to a lot of people, like you said, a lot of people ending up in the hospital or dying. Because social media has changed them and it spirals out of control in a negative way.
Thank you very much.
That's what I wanted to say.
Finally, thank you. Even our mommy is here. Finally, everybody hold your last words or last sentence. Let's look at the spiritual part of it. Mommy is prophetess and prophetess, but sister, we're all Christians on board here. Like you want to protect yourself. Before, when they say, that person has offended me, we want to deal with the person. How are you going to get the person's picture? But today, you don't need to go far. If you go on Facebook, all my picture is there. Everything, my data is there. So what is the spiritual? Is it advantage or disadvantage? And then even having said that, should we, because of the spiritual part of it, not limit our life or stop our life? Like what Pastor Kindred and Mildred and Kingsley is doing. If they look at, they can use my image or this thing for juju and whatever, they won't be doing what they are doing. What's your take on that? Anyone? I'll let mommy come last. Anyone?
We attribute a lot of, we're giving too much credit to the devil.
Thank you.
And we have made our God to look like he's a permanent God. Thank you. Thank you, God. So I believe whoever wants to do evil will do evil.
In regard.
It's online. So social media, like you say, is a mirror as far as I'm concerned. There is a lot of filtering pictures and you see the person, you'll be wondering where did this curve come from? Did you go to the wrong person? So, a lot of times, we need to ask, I believe we need to hold on to God. Remember how a God that is powerful. Oh, yes. Yes. Before the advent of social media, people have been doing evil. Before the advent of pictures, they've been doing evil. African magic. As much as possible, social media is in the right. If you look at social media and you are modeling your life after some people on social media, you end in a big mess. Like Takiki said, you are fighting your husband who is taking care of you against a man who is doing nothing, and the actual useless person. Wife is trying to have a front, bought a car for herself, went to Dubai with the husband and said, oh, my sweetheart has done this, and the man didn't contribute a dime. To a man that cannot take you to Dubai right now, but can take you to a resort in Nigeria that you go and have fun. That's why your mates are taking their wives to Dubai, they are taking you to follow you to Kogusi for all these stupid places. No, it is a mirage. Live your life personally, enjoy the show, and go back home and live your life in a real life. And not after social media. Learn what you can learn from social media, but go home and be real with yourself.
Thank you very much.
Let the butler some spiritual part of it. Because I know we go to church and somebody said something to me while I love to do a bit of recording when I'm ministering in churches, everything, or even in my own church. So someone kind of challenged me at a point, and Master as well, he's instrumentalist. So when I'm recording and I'm doing mine, she said, why are you always recording? Do you know blah, blah, blah? I said, Auntie, I said, how do you promote yourself? If you say you're an artist and you sing, and I just know people that have, and they said, what evidence have you got? I don't have evidence, I can sing very well. But I can't record myself because I'm thinking some witches in my family's village. I tell them, I say, listen, not only witch can kill you. Somebody marathon. In around marathon, a couple of years was hell and actually it was a fit. He finished base and had it. Do they know him? They don't. So I tell people when you like Auntie said, we give evil too much credit when we are believers. Why do we go to church? So if I'm going to church in the morning now, I'm thinking, hey, God, who knows who I'm going to meet on the way? Why am I being negative about things? Carry on with your life. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, regardless of the African magic that's there. There are people watching.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Over to you, Mommy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think very much sport. You don't know. That's the thing.
Why is Mommy laughing?
Just a question. I got mommy are slightly like, you know, they don't, oh God. If they want to do whatever they want to do, they don't need your permission either. Honestly, they'll go out and do that way, but we have that God in, you know, that we have a God. I understand the book of James. I have a mighty warrior, you know, in myself, in me, you know, that it was stronger than the world itself. So when giving too much credit to Satan and his gods, they're like, okay, you know, you can't
live your life. You're gonna continually live your life with fear, which is I don't think is the right way to go about it. Okay, if Christ died for you and said on the book of Calvary that he said to everything he said means no question asked, no answer given. He said to done deal. That's it. That's it. You know, but if we start saying, okay, they will from the thing is, it's not all that bad. You know, this social media issue. I'm minister of the gospel. Just like this time the Lord has rightly said. Your minister, they will like a video and record that or something. Because that's what she does best. You know, sometimes you go there, people don't know you. Okay, we're on social media here now. We don't know how many people this program is going to go to that don't benefit from this great program. So I think that's one of the pros, you know, of the social media. You know, it reaches out to a
Larger
wider,
audience.
you know. So we use it as our own advantage, you know. Or evil, ugly people are gonna always be evil or ugly, you know. Only if they have a one-on-one encounter with Christ. Anyway, so even the Bible says, "Woe unto you if everybody likes you." So if everyone like you, like how you act, like how you what you do, then you should be afraid. And that is when you should be afraid that, oh God, it means you're not reaching out. You should be worried. You should be worried. You should be worried. You know, the devil has got to get cranky with you. Yeah, and it's good. You know, when you read story, I'm bringing back the story I'm going to bring at others. I do apologize. But if you're like, okay, reaching out, you touch it where you should be touching. Believe me, no one has to let them take picture anywhere. Oh, the Christ is always there. They will make Christ there. So I think social media is there for us to do positively. You know, you have a program, or just I'm just from the program of this. I put it there. You know, you congratulate people there and important. You know, if kids not taking, you're going to be sucked into whatever you go. And there's so many airbrush, you know. Yeah. You see, a black person turns yellow overnight, and no pimples, nothing. Auntie, I want to be. Mommy, I'm sorry, I want to be like you. Mommy, I want to be like you. Can you walk in? Can you walk in mommy's shoes? Can you? Everything. We don't want easy money. We want easy fame. We want cheap advertisement. But it doesn't come that way. May the Lord lead us.
Thank you very much, ma. Thank you, Mommy Nunoyo. Thank you, Sister Kemi, Lady Kiki herself. Thank you so much. My brother Adedamola, thank you so much. He couldn't join back on because Facebook can only take 4 people at a time. But he's there watching and all that. Thank you so much. I know you can see me and you can hear me. It's been a wonderful night. We start roughly, but we landed very well. It's been a wonderful one. And we were supposed to spend 1 hour. We spent like 1 hour, 30 minutes now. It's been a lovely day. When you just get into it, you don't even know where the time flies. You know, it's been an interesting topic. I believe I've learned 1 or 2 things. And I've also been encouraged with what I'm doing that, okay, I'm not doing too much. And I've also learned what to call, what to do, what not to do. So while I'm trying to educate people, I'm also educating myself. You know, that's the beauty of being open-minded. And so please do share with your friends, with all your social media handles, you know, let the news spread. And as Mommy said, we never know how many lives we might be saving with all this information we are spreading. And I believe when I call you again, you will come. Have a lovely night. God bless you all. Until we meet again, thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Do I still have my music on?
I'm in hiding, cause they don't know how to find me. I be on no Zumba by the way. 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 Coming to you. Coming to you. Well, if you say you be giant for your pocket. If you only fight for your pocket, for your pocket. October 2020, something happened with the government. That is say we forget for where? For Zumba, by the way. Man, I tell ya.
Ó dà, kò sí wàhálà. Kò sí wàhálà. Kò sí wàhálà. Ó ṣe. Mo kàn ní kí n double check ní kí ó mọ̀. Kò sí wàhálà. Ó ṣe. Ọlọ́run jí wa lọ. Ó ṣe máa ránṣọ lálẹ́ ìbọ̀lọ́ṣàn nínú. Hello? Ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣọ́wọ́. Wọ́n wá okay. This well. Mi mọ̀ wá ara mi. Èèyàn kan lóyún lára àwọn tó wà nínú kíní yẹn tó ń enjoy yẹn tó ń comment ló wá send friend request wọ́n á lọ confirm ẹ̀ bó ṣe já mi dànù nìyẹn. Irọ́ mo láti padà sórí fóònù nígbà bẹ̀ lórí laptop mi àwọn èèyàn náà ò rí bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ request láti login èmi náà ò rí ibi tèmi náà ti fẹ́ gbogbo wọn kíní tí mo screenshot fún yẹn gbogbo àwọn icons yẹn kò sí kankan lórí laptop mi ò rí so mo yà padà sórí fóònù tí mo mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀. Iná yẹn ò tí tó. Torí iná tí ẹ jẹ́ ń ṣe fídíò kọ̀ ilé bátìrì lè ti rí mo fẹ́ fi hàn yín ni mi ò ní ẹyin ẹbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ní yéyéyé má ti fọ́ I have that ara mi gan mo tún ṣe.
I've seen that thing before now. The light is low. The quality, I've seen what you have.
This one and then this one lè ti low sí tún ni.
Àwọn èèyàn náà lè dé.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What are you doing?
Shoot. Mo gbádùn yẹn gbọ́.
Okay, the light is maybe it's my own camera that is making it because.
Torí even lórí kámẹ́rà mi gbogbo spot ojú mi pátápátá ló gbéyàdé ojú mi wá funfun burúkú.
No, àwọn ọmọ sẹ́tẹ̀ ní dandan tó gbé sójú ó máa sẹ́lẹ̀ sẹ́gbẹ́ kan ó máa tò sẹ́gbẹ́ kan náà tó ojú ẹ̀.
Ẹ̀rọ ní mo ní kó bí kámẹ́rà yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ kámẹ́rà mi.
Torí kámẹ́rà mo tan Camera kejì náà wà on, mo monitor ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ monitor ẹ̀ lórí laptop náà.
It's okay. And for example, you can be answering people from another system.
Yeah, mo ń lo ti fóònù ọwọ́ mi, mo fi answer.
So why don't you have cut? Mo ṣe fẹ́ mọ̀.
Èmi mo lọ tẹ̀ lókè ṣe bí mi ni mi ò mọ wá ara mi. Tí mo lé ẹ̀ gan-an ni mo lọ tẹ̀.
Because people are pay me, completely me. I was following a cut off, because sorry, they were actually rounding up already. We work on it better. But even now alone,
Yeah.
and by to talk to people. 29 people. And it was growing.
Yeah, it was. The second one too. The second one too was about 12 people. It actually last year was about 12 people.
Yeah, because I do share my shop with Kevin.
Èmi náà share.
It cannot be cut off.
That interest, yeah, my break.
The second address to share. We share, address to share.
Oh.
And those things are not supposed to be happening. But I tell again that I want to remark. Don't complain on set. On set, you are at your best, so don't complain. We are working on it tomorrow. Next time, it will not be me. Don't do the best of it.
And, post the pictures. I don't know who was talking about it. You can post about pictures. You can post about bad things about Mike and that. The genuine ones as well. Please, on the social media.
People say, we are very sorry about the network. We are back now. We are working on that. We are back now. Okay, where are we? Why do you continue there? Because anything you are talking, you are putting people up. Oh, I say you want to go there. They were serious, so they're ready. There's a lot of good quality program everywhere. And what you have for the excuse when you watch them manage.
Okay, point taken.
Yeah. That's why you get there.
Yeah.
My phone was at 10% at that time. So we wanted to do Kusumoto for 2 hours after engagement.
Oh no. Check what you talk like.
For me, the important thing is just to monitor and see what you are doing and see what we do also.
Thank you very much.
Where you are showing, it show Omar Ivan screening up.
Shaking around you.
Are you ready?
Because the camera to face me, face me by ni kò face me by. No be na so tí mo sọ. Kò face me by, face me by. So bó ṣe máa ń show nìyẹn. Because unless there's somebody monitoring me, tí bá ṣe ní the way to fi máa show dáadáa tó máa show tó máa lè ká direct. There's somebody has to be monitoring the screen for me. Than that, there's nobody. Irú orí bí ni mo ti lè wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọlé gan sí ni. Orí the main one ni mo ti lè bring ọmọ yẹn on and all that. Ọmọ kékeré máa jókòó how many hours pẹ̀lú mi. Bí ẹ ti máa bribe wọn ṣá.
No, don't mind interested, don't force them. Don't mind interested, they can help. The one interested, they will have been joining game. Don't mind interested, they can't bribe anybody. Because if they were interested, let me do this. Can I put on this? Like, can I do that? No, that's what you need. You don't need somebody that you will bribe or you collabo, come and do something. Do not collabo, you might pay right over straight. So you don't need that one. But it's okay, everything is fine. The evening is okay. But the program, the topic for me towards the end was dragging, was becoming boring.
Yeah, ẹ̀yà tó join yẹn mi láti fún wọn time kan sọ̀rọ̀.
No, okay. So that's the end now. I'm just towards before you cut off.
Yeah.
You people did not if people did not, our sensational topic, what they must already in social media now. It's a big Jordan or you teach Kevin tried to do that. He tried to bring it into a different angle of it, and he stopped there because everybody just want to talk about social media, bad, good. But won't bring back another angle for a while. But what was it?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're not talking on mental health. That's another topic entirely.
I know. I think we're talking about mental health, which was bad of her to want to change your program. But I'm saying, when she brought it, I was expecting, okay, you people will now go into what does it do to the homes? Not generalizing it.
Ẹ̀yin ṣe sọ yẹn ẹ̀yin gbà tí brain wa ò gbé yẹn ẹ̀yin ò ṣe tẹ̀yẹ táìpù yẹn.
My job is, I didn't have a job for you. I'm just being your brother here. So I'm following.
As a brother, no. If they want the question yẹn, we'll pick it up. Yes, we can hear you.
What you will do next time is this. The question you want to ask, do a survey. Ask 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Ask youth self. Ask small people. Ask big people. Find out about that topic. Then they will give you things and you pick your questions that you will ask. And you are the one directing. Nobody should be talking too much. So bí Kẹ́mi ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa mental clinical tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ mental clinical wà fún ní time jẹ́ wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀ wà ní okay you know about that mental thing that we're talking about let's come back to wà gbà lẹ́nu ẹni that's why you are the host. Wà á dákẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ 1, 2 because I mean you didn't know she was talking about mental issue.
Yeah, but why I left it because mental health also people can be affected on social media. So she was talking about mental health, but she was relating it to social media. That's why I left it. So, and I cut it.
I didn't say you won't leave. I said if she's going to give me an answer.
Okay, I thought you were talking on this one. Okay.
The person is going too much. You just say, yes, just a minute. This and another thing, listen to people that are doing live broadcasts. Listen to them, learn from them. Just go on the social media, so YouTube, YouTube, go and follow the way they answer people, the way they block people, the way they stop people, the way they do things. Listen to it, learn, build your own self to that. Another thing, on Jojo receipt there.
Anyway, go. Let's talk how many hours.
So get a sofa, a nice sofa.
Tí ò kì í move ni máa ń jókòó eléyìí dínà chair ni máa ń jókòó sí eléyìí mú ó lè ní cushion ni mo fi lò but chair tó máa ń move ni. Ṣé máa ń gan pa ni? Mi lè gan pa o. Ń gbìyànjú á ṣe gbogbo rẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn náà ní èsì lè gan pa o. Ẹ yọ fídíò kúrò ń gbà yín. Ọ̀gbà la mo ṣe máa ránṣọ o. Ẹ jẹ́ fi sílẹ̀ fẹ́ sáré ránṣọ fún yàn kan. Ẹ ṣé. Hello, Yemi. Share why my share.
Sure, okay.
More gentle. Hope you enjoyed it too.
It was really nice. Even my brother was saying it was really interesting topic.
Well, sure.
Unfortunately, fracas here, but anything technology is down to people.
Èmi mà ní mo mà lọ kọjá yìí mi lára àwọn tó ń comment tó ń ṣe ó wá send friend request mi wà fẹ́ gbàgbé mo wá lọ tẹ confirm yẹn ló já wa dànù. Mi bá ti lọ lo the other phone ọwọ́ mi sórí program yẹn gangan ni mo ti lọ tẹ confirm. Mo dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ yẹn báyìí sí ni. Ó já fídíò yẹn dànù ni. I know, and we had like 30-something people watching.
Really?
Yeah. Kò tẹ́gbọ́n mi sọ sí mi pé kí má jẹ́ kí break yẹn máa wá mi.
Mo kàn láwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan tó join kan bórí ogun wọn bẹ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi kan from PA kan wọ́n join. Àmọ́dá àwọn tẹ̀lé yìí join Africa. Wọ́n ṣe wà pè gbà. What was the issue about?
I will send the link to you. If you never lost a link here, all the videos are there. You can share to people. Yeah.
Okay. It was really nice conversation. Oh wow.
She took her time. She took her time. No more
it's a program for non-Iranians. Trust me, maybe like weekend money.
Láyé weekend money àwọn èèyàn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń jí àbọ̀ fẹ́ ṣe shopping. There is never a good time. Kò sígbà kankan tó dáa.